Yep, we're doing this, I guess. Well, here we are. Finally starting a YouTube channel. This week, I'm leaving on a 10-day road trip to Arizona. And today, I thought it would be fun if I showed you my car camping setup. Now, my build is not as bougie as you could make it, but this is the bare minimums I felt that I needed to make this car camping trip successful. So I drive a 2017 Toyota RAV4. Her name is Ravioli. So for a bed, I actually just bought a 4-inch memory foam mattress topper from Amazon for about I want to say $70, which is pretty pricey, but I weighed the options between air mattresses and foam, and I was just too nervous that we were gonna pop the air mattress and be out of a bed. So I thought making the investment in a foam topper would be a better idea. So that's what I went with. And to make it work, there's actually some thick cardboard under here, and I have two thick blankets. I think I'm gonna add another one, but underneath, just to really level it out. And right now it is kind of pushed up, but it does fit pretty perfectly in all of the crevices in the back of the car. I didn't have to cut it or anything. It's a full-size mattress. Another thing I added to the car is these little fairy lights to add some ambiance, and at night it gets dark really fast, so I wanted to make sure we had a good light source. And there's the battery pack. It's just AA batteries, so if they run out, you can just switch them over. Now, I know what you're thinking. Cool, you have a bed. Where's everything gonna go? And it might be different if you're somebody who is just traveling alone, can use half the back for sleeping, the other half for storage. But I'm actually taking a friend on this Arizona trip, so I had to think outside the box and decide what I was gonna do to store everything with a full-size mattress in the back. So when we're in drive mode, I'm actually gonna fold this mattress completely up into the back, and so that'll give us tons of room for our cooler and food. And I think I'm gonna put our luggage in these little slots back here. That way we don't have to, we can just pull them in and out even with the mattress hanging over. That still leaves the question of where we're gonna put everything else, our camping stove and all the utensils needed and everything else. So I actually went and got a roof bag. So this is a Cargo Smart rooftop bag, and you just attach it to the top of your car with some straps. We actually bought different straps because the ones that came with it were pretty questionable. As you can see, this cargo bag is pretty floppy and flimsy, so we decided that if we put some stuff in totes and then put the totes in the bag, it would make it more sturdy and easier to strap to the roof. So another thing I deemed as an absolute necessity for this trip was window covers. I don't want somebody to be able to look in on me while we're sleeping, no matter if we are sleeping on BLM land or in a city or wherever we might have to pull over for the night. If you have really good window tint, you might be able to get away with not getting window covers, but as you can see, I do not. I know WeatherTech makes really good custom fit window covers, but they can range anywhere from $150 to $200, and your girl's on a budget, so I thought I'd go the DIY route. So I actually cut and measured each window and made my own. So I actually just went to Lowe's and bought a roll of Reflectix for $15 and just cut it to each window. And then I bought a few yards of fabric from Joann Fabric for $9 and cut that to fit the other side. So we have Reflectix to shield out the sun, and then black for stealth camping. I'll show you what it looks like. It fits perfectly, I swear. So yeah, it fits just in the window like that, and then blackout windows, just like that. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that this was an easy process. It definitely was a mission. It's definitely worth it though to save some money on window covers. So if you've got some determination, I recommend doing it. I did go ahead and buy a windshield cover because I was not trying to cut out that big area and, you know, do all that. So I just went ahead and took the easy route and bought one. It actually comes in this nice little bag, very convenient, and folds out like that. It's got the black side and the reflective side, and then when you're done, just twist it and put it back in the bag. So I did buy these car window sunshade screen things, also from Amazon, super cheap. But basically you just take these guys and put it over your window like so. And then you can roll your window down and still sort of have some privacy. This doesn't give the same effect as the window covers, but if you're looking at it from the outside, it does like obscure your view. And that way you can roll the window down and get fresh air inside. And then if worse comes to worse and we're in a place we can't just use the window screens and we need to use the window covers, I did buy a small camping fan. It has 3 different settings and it actually comes with a light, so it's extra lighting at night if we need it. And yeah, it just keeps the airflow in the car circulated. It also comes with like little foam pieces that go in the back of this that is supposed to absorb moisture, which will be nice because 2 people breathing in the car all night might make it a little damp in there. Another cool thing about this fan, I almost forgot, is that it doesn't require batteries. It comes with like a cord that you can plug into like a USB outlet, and it's a USB-C port, so you can just keep recharging this. And it actually comes with a little hook in the bottom, so you can hang it up and then move it around, angle it. So yeah, I think this was a pretty good purchase. Amazon again. So another thing that I think is extremely important if you're camping or car camping or doing anything like that, it's a way to charge your devices. I know that like some people use portable chargers, or you can buy like power inverters to put in your little cigarette lighter in your car. But personally, I need something with a little bit more power because I am a photographer. I need to be able to charge my camera, my laptop, and my phone and things like that. So now I have the Jackery Explorer 160. It is the smallest out of the series, but it works perfectly for me. It has 2 USB ports, a USB-C port, and then a wall plug on the side. This will last me for multiple days at a time, especially if I don't really need to charge things like my camera and stuff. Like my phone could charge on this for like a week and it would still have power in it. So it's really nice. I really recommend Jackery, even though, you know, this isn't sponsored, but Jackery, if you want to sponsor me, get your girl up. It also has a cool little flashlight, so that comes in handy too. Another amazing thing about Jackery is that it can be charged with solar power. And luckily enough, my dad bought me the solar panels. So you can pretty much charge your Jackery anywhere you are that is sunny. Even if it's a bit overcast, your Jackery will still charge, which is amazing. Pretty hefty boys, if you ask me. And all they need is a little bit of sunshine and your stuff stays charged, which is amazing. And it's nice and compact. It folds together like this. And there's actually magnets to keep it shut and it won't like flop around in your car. I definitely recommend Jackery because like why wouldn't you want to charge your stuff? And it really just gives you the opportunity to be able to go like completely off grid and still keep your stuff charged and keep yourself safe. If you are a more experienced camper and you need more power, they do come bigger with more plugs and things, but they do go up in price the bigger they get, so just keep that in mind. It's definitely an investment, but it's a good one. So you might be like, okay, cool, but like where is all of your cooking stuff and all your camping gear? And I'm not actually in charge of that part. My friend Hope, who's coming with me, she's actually a chef, so she's actually taken on that part of the trip. And we'll be packing all that up the day before we go. Things like our camp stove, all the utensils, plates, most of the food, because she's already gotten a lot of it. I was just more in charge of making sure we had a good sleep setup and making sure we had storage options and yeah, making sure the vibe was set. And you know, I think it's good. Well guys, I think that about sums up the video for today. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. If you want a tutorial on how I made those window covers, I'd be happy to make one, just let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Subscribe and I'll see you in the next one.